Lovelies, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 23. In today's vlog, I'm just continuing from Sunday, and this is just me trying to change into more comfortable clothes. Guys, I'm not the only one who wears clothes that I don't mind unprovoked. I'm fulfilling my destiny. This is fulfillment of destiny. Anyway, I'm putting on my shoes, house shoes, and I'm going downstairs to prepare the catfish pepper soup I talked about. Guys, the catfish pepper soup slapped. However, I made a grand mistake and I blended Ehuru seeds. Nobody told me that it makes the soup bitter. Anyway, fast forward to the next day. I just woke up feeling very, very chill. Because obviously no school runs and it's the first day of holidays for the boys. Anyway, I made my way downstairs. Please, anybody that sees my husband, tell him, well done, sir. Because my husband will see shaggy for this year for my hand. Anyway, I made my way downstairs and everyone kind of sorted themselves out for breakfast because Mommy too is on holiday. Everywhere was still messy from yesterday's pepper soup. So you can see all of my knives, the blender bits, everything was just a mess. But what was on my mind, what was paramount on my mind was my cashew nuts. So I roasted that and I completely forgot it in the air fryer. But thankfully the heat was on low heat. I think I've shown you guys how I prepare my cashew nuts. This is something that I hardly let run out of my house because I snack on this quite a lot. Anyway, let's get into today's Bible study. We are looking at Luke chapter 23 in today's vlog. So in today's Bible reading, it's quite sad because this is the chapter that encapsulates Jesus' death and burial. So from verse 1 to 12, we see Jesus before Pilate and Herod, and Jesus is forcefully accused by the same religious leaders that are supposed to be working with him. Pilate finds no basis for the charges that are brought against Jesus, and the man smart enough to wash his hands of Jesus' case. We also see Herod mock Jesus and send him back. In all of this, Jesus remains silent, which is obviously fulfillment of prophecy. And from verse 13 to 25, Jesus we see where Pilate offers to release Jesus instead of Barabbas, and obviously the crowd says Barabbas, the criminal who has tormented them. It's very funny. Barabbas, who has tormented them for a very long time. They ask that he be released instead of Jesus. Anyway, finally, Pilate gives in to the pressure and sentences Jesus. Then from verse 26 to 31, we see Jesus on the way to the cross, where Simon helps out because Jesus is faint at this time because he's been beaten, he's been bruised. Through all of this, we see Jesus still comfort a grieving woman, and even in his suffering, he speaks his truth. And from verse 32 to 43, we see the crucifixion of Jesus, which is quite sad. This one always gets me in a chokehold because I feel a rush of emotions every time, especially if you've seen the film Passion of Christ. Anyway, Jesus is crucified in between two criminals. We know the story. Jesus prays that, through all of his suffering and through all of his mocking, the soldiers who nailed him to the cross, Jesus still prays for them. Says that Father should forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. And one of the criminals mock him, and the other one repents. We know the story. From verse 44 to 49, we see the death of Jesus, where darkness covers the land, and the temple curtains are torn in two. All of this has spiritual connotations. And then from verse 50 to 56, we see the burial of Jesus, where Joseph courageously requests for Jesus' body. Jesus is then buried in a new tomb, a borrowed tomb, if I may add. The women also prepare spices for Jesus' embalmment. So what stood out for you in today's reading? Please let me know in the comment section. As usual, I love to read your comments and respond and see how you guys are catching up with the Bible reading. By the way, I think I know my OGs on the channel at this point, but I would like to know if anyone is joining Vlogmas this year for the first time and what stood out for you in this Vlogmas? Is it similar to what you have seen elsewhere? Is there something we can do to better improve on our Vlogmas? As I've said in yesterday's video, Vlogmas is definitely going to take a different approach next year. So please, more details will come regarding that. So yeah, I would like to see your feedback in the comment section. I feel like I need to kind of have a kind of questionnaire out there, because I feel like I need to feel the pulse of my audience. I don't know what it is, but this year the views, the turnout is really low, and I won't even lie. I won't say it's not getting to me, but I'm being honest. I'm being transparent here. The views this year are really not encouraging, so that's why I'm re-strategizing for next year. So please, if you have any helpful tips, tricks, or anything informative that I can use to build on for Vlogmas next year, please let me know in the comment section. As usual, you guys know I love to learn, I love to improve on whatever it is I'm doing here on the channel, and I would just like to know what it is that I can do better that will cause audiences to be retained, on views to go up, because the amount of effort that I'm putting into Vlogmas is really not commensurate with the views that I'm seeing this year. I'm not discouraged. Like I said, Vlogmas is still happening next year, but I'm re-strategizing. I'm looking at what others are doing and the numbers, because it all adds to add up. Anyway, thank you to everyone who has watched Vlogmas from day one up until today. For those who have always left me sweet comments, for those who will always hype the videos, thank you so much. You don't know what it means to me. It means a lot, and it just goes to, it's the pat on the back that I need for this Vlogmas. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This was our dinner for Vlogmas Day 22, which you're seeing on 23. Obviously, we know that Vlogmas ends on 24. I'm showing you footage for 24 on the 25th. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but that's how it is, and you get the 25th content in subsequent vlogs. All right, so that's our time here on the video today. Thank you so much for everyone who has clicked on today's video and watched up until now. Like I said, your support is massive in my heart. My heart blesses you. God will honor you for always turning up for your girl. Yeah, so for those who are seeing this Oat Swallow, this is a staple in my house. We hardly buy anything other than oats right now for our swallow, and this is our egusi from, I think, last week. You guys saw me make that with my batch cook. So yeah, this is the last of it, and the last of my stew as well, my buka stew. I'll see you guys in day 24.